Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English with Johnny. I'm Johnny, and I'm really happy you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rose. Thanks for spending this time with us.
On this channel, we focus on everyday English that feels calm, practical, and real.
English you can actually use in your daily life.
Exactly. And today, we're talking about something that surprises a lot of learners.
It surprised me the first time I heard it, too.
You don't need thousands of words to speak English fluently.
That sounds almost impossible, right?
It does. Most people think fluency means knowing a huge number of words.
Like memorizing long vocabulary lists.
Yes, but fluency doesn't come from how many words you know.
It comes from how well you use the words you already have.
Exactly. Today, we're going to explore how focusing on a small set of core words can completely change the way you speak English.
And also how it can reduce stress.
That's a big part of it. Let me ask you something, Rose.
Okay.
Have you ever met someone who says, I know a lot of English words, but when you ask them a simple question, they freeze?
Yes, many times. They know the words, but they can't use them smoothly.
That's a very common situation.
And it's frustrating for the learner.
It really is. That happens because knowing words and using words are two different skills.
It's like owning tools but not knowing how to build anything.
Exactly. You might have a big toolbox, but if you don't know how to use the tools together, nothing happens.
So today isn't about collecting words.
No, it's about owning words.
What do you mean by owning a word?
When you truly own a word, you can use it naturally in many situations.
Without stopping to think.
Exactly. Let's take a very simple word as an example.
Okay,
The word get.
everyone knows that word.
Yes, but knowing the word isn't the same as using it well.
That's true.
If you really own get, you can say things like get up, get ready, get tired, get better, get along.
Those are things people say every day.
Exactly. One word, many real-life uses.
So fluency is about depth, not quantity.
Perfectly said. And this approach makes learning feel lighter.
Less overwhelming.
Yes. Imagine someone tells you you need to learn 10,000 words.
That feels heavy already.
It feels like a mountain with no end.
But if someone says, focus on 400 words and learn to use them well,
Suddenly it feels possible.
manageable.
Exactly. And research shows that a small number of common words appear again and again in daily conversations.
So if you know those words deeply, you can communicate a lot.
Yes. That's why we're talking about focusing on around 400 core words.
Not just recognizing them, but using them.
Right. Now, the next important idea is making those words personal.
Personal how?
Your English should reflect your life, not someone else's textbook life.
Exactly. If you're a student, your core words might include class, study, deadline.
If you work in an office, maybe meeting, email, project.
Yes, when words connect to your real life, your brain remembers them better.
Because they have meaning.
Exactly.
Now, here's another key rule. Never learn a word alone.
You mean without a sentence?
Yes, always learn words in full sentences.
That makes a big difference.
For example, instead of just learning the word arrive, you learn I arrive at work at 9 o'clock.
That sentence is immediately useful.
And you're learning grammar, rhythm, and meaning at the same time.
What about speaking?
Very important. You should say the sentence out loud.
Even if it feels uncomfortable.
Especially then, speaking built confidence.
Some people are afraid to hear their own voice in English.
That's normal. But recording yourself and listening back is very powerful.
It's like being your own teacher.
Exactly. Now let's talk about combining words.
building sentences from what you already know.
Yes. Imagine you already know simple words like go, work, early, because.
Those are very basic.
But you can already say, I go to work early because of traffic.
That's a complete natural sentence.
Then later, you add one new word like train.
And the sentence grows.
I go to work early because the train is cheaper.
So vocabulary grows by connection, not memorization.
Exactly. It's like adding blocks to a building.
Each new block connects to what's already there.
Now, let's talk about something many learners worry about.
Simple sentences.
Yes, people often think simple sentences sound childish.
But that's not true.
Not at all. Native speakers use simple sentences all the time.
In daily life, we say things like, I'm tired, I'm busy, let's go.
Exactly. Simple sentences are clear and powerful.
When they're used correctly, they sound natural.
That's the key. Clarity over complexity.
So learners shouldn't feel embarrassed?
No. If people understand you, you're succeeding.
Communication over perfection.
Exactly. And that mindset changes everything.
It makes learning feel calmer.
Yes. Now, before we continue, if you're enjoying this conversation, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
It really helps us keep creating content like this.
Thank you so much. Now, let's take a moment and reflect.
So far, we've talked about focusing on core words
Learning them deeply,
and connecting them to real life.
these ideas form the foundation of fluent English.
And they remove a lot of unnecessary pressure.
Exactly. Once that pressure's gone, speaking becomes much easier.
And from there, everything starts to flow.
Yes. And next, we'll move on to how to practice this in daily routines and real situations.
That makes me think about daily routines right away.
Exactly. Because this approach really comes alive in everyday life.
Not in textbooks.
Yes. Fluency is built in ordinary moments.
Like mornings.
Perfect example. Think about what you do every morning.
Wake up, get out of bed, brush your teeth.
All simple actions.
And all simple words.
Exactly. You don't need advanced vocabulary to describe your day.
You can say, I wake up at 7.
I make coffee.
I go to work.
These sentences may sound basic, but they're powerful.
Because they're real.
Yes, when you describe your own life, your brain pays attention.
It doesn't feel like studying.
It feels like talking.
So how should someone practice this daily?
I like to keep it very simple.
Good. Simple is our theme today.
Exactly. First, choose a small group of core words.
Not too many.
No, maybe 10 words.
Words you already see every day.
Yes, words like work, home, eat, feel, go.
Then what?
Create sentences about your life.
Not imaginary stories.
No, your real life.
For example,
I go to work at 8. I eat lunch with my coworkers. I feel tired in the afternoon.
those sentences are very natural.
And very useful. Now, here's something important.
What's that?
Say the sentences out loud.
Not just in your head.
Yes, speaking is a physical skill.
Like learning to drive.
Exactly. At first, you think about every movement.
And later, it becomes automatic.
That's fluency.
So repetition is key.
Yes, short, regular repetition.
Not long study sessions once a week.
No, consistency beats intensity.
How much time do you recommend each day?
Honestly, 15 minutes is enough.
That surprises people.
It does, but 15 focused minutes is powerful.
How would you break that time down?
You can split it into small moments.
Like?
In the morning, review yesterday's sentences for 5 minutes.
While making coffee.
Exactly. In the afternoon, listen to a short English clip.
A podcast, a video, or a song.
Yes, And just notice familiar words.
Not understanding everything.
Right. Understanding everything is not the goal.
And the evening?
In the evening, tell a short story about your day.
Out loud.
Yes, even 1 minute is enough.
That sounds very doable.
That's the point. Learning should feel manageable.
What about mistakes?
I'm glad you asked.
Many learners are afraid of mistakes.
Yes, but mistakes are not a problem.
They're part of the process.
Exactly. Mistakes show you what to practice next.
So they're actually helpful.
Very helpful. If you say, I go to work yesterday,
You learn you need the past tense.
yes, that mistake teaches you something real.
And native speakers make mistakes too.
All the time. We pause, we correct ourselves.
So perfection isn't realistic.
No. Connection is more important than perfection.
If someone understands you, you've succeeded.
Exactly. Now let's talk about something practical again.
I like practical.
Let's look at common word patterns.
Not single words.
Yes, words like make, take, and have.
Those words appear everywhere.
They do. For example, make
Breakfast.
a decision.
Make time.
Now take
Take a shower.
a break,
Take care.
and have
Have lunch.
a meeting.
Have fun.
With just these words, you can say so much.
And they sound natural.
Yes, this is what learning deeply looks like,
Not learning rare words.
but mastering common ones.
I can see how this builds confidence.
It really does. When your sentences work, you feel successful.
And success makes you want to continue.
Exactly. Your brain likes small wins.
That feeling of, I can do this.
Yes, that feeling is powerful.
So instead of saying, my English is bad,
You start saying, my English is improving.
that's a big mindset shift.
It changes everything, and it keeps you moving forward.
I think many listeners need to hear that.
I agree. Learning English is not a race,
It's a journey.
and every small step matters.
So now we've talked about routines, practice, mistakes, and confidence.
Yes, and all of this prepares you for real-life situations.
Like traveling, work, and meeting people.
Exactly. And that's where this approach really shines.
I'm excited to talk about that next.
Me too.
Yes, because real life is where everything finally connects.
Exactly. This approach really shows its value when you step outside the study space.
Let's talk about real situations people actually face.
Good idea. Think about traveling to an English-speaking country.
That's a big goal for many learners.
Yes, at the airport, you don't need advanced vocabulary.
You need clear, simple phrases.
Exactly. Excuse me, where is the gate? Can you help me, please?
Those are all very basic words.
But they solve real problems.
What about hotels?
Same thing. I have a reservation. What time is breakfast? Can I check in?
Short sentences, very effective.
Yes, and native speakers understand you perfectly.
So you don't need fancy words.
No. Clear communication is what matters.
What about restaurants?
I'd like this, please. Can I have the bill? Thank you.
That already covers most situations.
Exactly. Now, think about meeting new people.
That can feel intimidating in English.
It can, but again, simple works best.
Like, hi, my name is...
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
And what do you do?
Yes. Then you can add I like or I enjoy.
Those phrases open real conversations.
And they're built from very common words.
So, with a small core vocabulary, you can handle many social situations.
Exactly. That's why focusing on 400 words makes so much sense.
Now, I want to ask about something important.
Go ahead.
What are the biggest mistakes people make with this approach?
Good question. The first mistake is learning words without context.
Just memorizing lists?
Yes, those words disappear quickly.
Because they're not connected to anything.
Exactly. Words need sentences, sentences need meaning.
What's another mistake?
Not speaking enough.
The silent learner.
Yes, waiting until they feel ready.
But that moment never comes,
Exactly. You become ready by speaking.
even if it's just to yourself.
Especially then. Narrate your life.
I'm making coffee, I'm walking to work.
Those small moments add up.
What's the third mistake?
Trying to do too much too fast.
Like learning 50 words in one day?
Yes, that usually leads to burnout.
Better to learn 10 words deeply.
Always. Quality over quantity.
I think this also connects to emotions.
Very much so. Many learners feel anxious or embarrassed.
They think their English isn't good enough?
That feeling often comes from unclear goals.
Too much, too fast.
Exactly. But when your plan is simple, your mind feels calmer.
You wake up knowing what to do. Review a few words, say a few sentences.
That creates a sense of control.
And that sense builds confidence.
Small successes every day.
Yes, each small win tells your brain, I can do this.
And that changes your relationship with English.
Completely. Learning stops feeling like pressure.
It starts feeling like progress.
Exactly. And over time, something interesting happens. What happens?
Your speaking speed increases
You pause less.
because your core words are automatic.
What about listening?
That improves too. You start recognizing familiar words instantly.
So podcasts and videos feel easier.
Much easier. And then confidence grows even more.
It becomes a positive cycle.
Yes, practice leads to confidence, confidence leads to more practice.
What about long-term results?
After a few months, many learners experience a breakthrough.
That moment when English feels natural.
Exactly. You stop translating in your head.
You just speak.
Yes, not perfectly, but smoothly.
And that's fluency.
That's real fluency, built on a strong foundation.
I love that this approach feels realistic.
That's the goal. No magic, just smart, consistent practice.
Before we finish, can we give listeners a simple challenge?
Absolutely. Here's something you can do today.
Take a notebook or your phone.
Write down 10 common words from your life.
Words you actually use.
Then create 5 simple sentences with them.
About your real day.
Say those sentences out loud.
Slowly and clearly.
Do that every day for a week.
You'll feel the difference.
Now, let's wrap this up.
If there's one thing to remember, it's this.
You don't need perfect English.
You don't need thousands of words.
You need clear, confident communication.
Built from words you truly own.
And remember, learning English is a journey.
Not a race.
Compare yourself to yesterday, not to others.
If you're improving, you're succeeding.
Before we go, if you enjoyed this episode, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And leave a comment with one simple sentence about your day in English.
We love reading your comments.
They inspire us too.
Thank you so much for listening.
Keep practicing
Keep believing in yourself.
and keep growing every single day.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.